Friday. There you see the spread among the leaders. 0.3 of a second, maybe a dozen car lengths from Rusty Wallace back to Tony Stewart. Kyle Petty has taken his car to the garage area. As you see, third place Dale Earnhardt and fourth place Jeremy Mayfield. Kyle had this problem on the Long Pond straightaway.
Yeah, down the back straightaway. This is Kyle Petty's car there. The pulling over, Ed Barrier almost gets into the back of him.
You saw smoke come out of the header pipes there.
Yeah, exactly. The motor let go, and he did a very smart thing, going hard left in a hurry. But he almost got collected.
And Kyle drove around to the garage area and is apparently done for the afternoon. Tough break for Kyle Petty. He will become the third retiree in the event. Joe Nemechek is still in the garage. They're still working on his car. And Michael Waltrip with engine failure back on lap 36 will be the 43rd place finisher here today. You see Dave Marcus, 71, just came off pit road. Dave is building up some speed now after coming off the pit lane for service at lap 146.
I tell you the honest truth, I believe if Jeremy Mayfield and Dale Earnhardt catch these guys, they're every bit as fast as the lead cars at the moment.
On the computer, they are actually quicker last time by. 165.9 and 165.5 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's going to change it. Well, they fell back in and started following each other. Jeremy had an idea of getting by Earnhardt, but Earnhardt got a better drive off the corner.
Just about 3/4 of the way through this Pocono 500, delayed one day by rain. A pretty clean race today, only 4 cautions, one of which was for debris, and one of which was because Michael Waltrip, after losing an engine, couldn't pull far enough off the racetrack to be safe, and the caution had to be displayed. So really only 2 on-track incidents bringing out the yellow flag.
Yeah, and we saw Michael Waltrip up against the inside wall, and after Jimmy Spencer spun just a second ago, you know why NASCAR deemed it to get that car off.
Here goes the battle for third. Mayfield got a great jump off the corner.
They need to settle this quickly and really draft back up on the lead bunch right now and not run side by side.
And again, you saw Earnhardt think about the outside, then at the tunnel turn, wisely settle in. Again, we call it the tunnel turn. It goes over the tunnel that leads beneath this racetrack from the infield to the area outside the track.
Eli, 2 cars running nose to tail are about a half a second quicker around the racetrack than what they're doing right now side by side.
There you see behind them Ward Burton in 5th, Dale Jarrett 6th, Johnny Benson 7th.
That was more of a token pass. He let him by, then he goes after him again and makes a move, but they lost some time to the leaders by racing side by side.
Still heavy overcast, but it is getting a bit brighter out now. The fog has lifted and actually cleared out of the Pocono Mountains now, but the ceiling itself, the clouds are still fairly low. It is getting a tick brighter.
A tick brighter.
Yes, that's a scientific term.
A measuring device in the South. I know what it is.
Exactly right. Ask anybody in Alabama. They'll tell you what a tick is. So Rusty Wallace continues to lead here at Pocono International Raceway with Tony Stewart running second. Those 2 guys, Wallace and Stewart, have 2 8/10 seconds now on Dale Earnhardt and 3 seconds on Jeremy Mayfield. Now it's time for the question. You know me. I am from the same small town in Kentucky that produced the Waltrips and the Greens. I was the 1993 ARCA Rookie of the Year. And I got my first career NASCAR Winston Cup victory at Pocono 2 years ago, right here on TNN Sports. Take a good guess. I think you'll figure it out. You know me. You know me. I drive the number 12 Mobil 1 Ford for Penske Cranifus Racing, and I'm going for my third career win this afternoon. I'm Jeremy Mayfield. You Know Me is brought to you by your neighborhood Citgo. The ongoing battle for the lead, Rusty Wallace, Tony Stewart. If you're a Joe Nemechek follower, he is back on the racetrack, 59 laps down. Remember, he went out with the carburetor problems earlier and whatever other problems ailed that team. Joe Nemechek back on the speedway. That is fifth place. Ward Burton and Dale Jarrett. Don't want to force the issue over that tunnel.
No, because they're closing in on second and third right now as they're motoring around here. Or third and fourth, pardon me.
You saw Bobby Hamilton take one of the escape routes, the number 4 car. You just saw the leaders go by him as we ride with Ward Burton. And the shifting from Dale Jarrett. Well, he grabbed that one in a hurry.
That's a great transmission, I'll tell you that.
Would an automatic transmission ever work in a scenario like this?
It probably
worth the darn?
It would, but it put a lot of taxation on your brake system trying to get slowed down because automatic transmission does not shift down like these cars are doing right now.
The gear wouldn't hold you back.
Right.
Bobby Hamilton has gone to the garage area. So the Morgan McClure team now joining Michael Waltrip and Kyle Petty in the garage. Dale Jarrett has not led at all today. Rusty Wallace, Jeremy Mayfield, Mike Skinner, Tony Stewart. Then during pit stops, Dale Earnhardt led, Jeff Burton led, Mark Martin and Kevin LePage and Kyle Petty. They all led during the exchange of green flag stops. Ricky Rudd, meanwhile, running in 10th spot, Glenn, not where we've been used to seeing him today.
Well, Eli, you know, with that problem that they had when he got in the back of Kenny Irwin over there, those guys did a great job on repairing that car. I've been watching Ricky's progress through the field. Like you say, he's up to 10th now. He just took that from Kevin LePage. But his lap times are what I've been watching. His lap times are just as good as anybody else's out there. So when he's in free traffic, that's what you have to look for to see if that nose problem is an aero problem for him. It does not appear to be. He's only about 10.5 seconds behind now. If he could get a caution or something, actually about 10 seconds now, he's actually cut it down on Wallace. So that's all that Ricky might need. He's still running very, very strong. And I mentioned Kevin LePage having been in 10th spot before Rudd took it from him. He's running 11th now. Great day for Kevin LePage. I tell you guys, he started back in the field. He's moved his way up. He's doing a good job. Got a good race car looking for the top 10 finish.
And also just behind him, Bobby Labonte, who's stepped it up a little bit, even with the problems that we know he's having with the car being very hot inside with the exhaust leak that he has in the car. He's doing very well, and he stepped it up a little bit. He's moving up through the field.
Lap number 158 here at Pocono International Raceway. We're going to have ourselves a good battle for the lead. Back in just a moment.